In this lesson, we are going to make a website like Amazon. What we're gonna do is to change the style of header of this website similar to Amazon. Let's go and implement it. Let's start by adding CSS classes to the index.css. Go to index.css. We already have some classes here, and here I'm going to create a section for header. First class is for navbar-brand. I'm going to make the font of navbar bold and font size to 1.8 rem. Next class is for header link inside. Next one is defining a class for anchor element, and the name of class is header link. Also for our anchors inside header link, I'm going to apply this class. What I'm doing here is to create a border, dark color, solid, create border radius 2 pixel, set font, set color to white and make it important, and font weight to bold. What I'm doing here is to change the link. Here I'm changing the shape of links inside the header. The next class is for header link when I hover mouse over it. What I'm doing here is to change the color to white. What I'm doing here is to change the border from dark to white. And if the color change, make it to white again. Here, when you move mouse over in Amazon, you will have this effect, and we are going to add it to our website too. The next one is drop-down menu. For header, I'm going to define a class, and for our drop-down menu class inside header, change the color to black and make it important. You should override other classes and change background color to white. Do the same for drop-down items. Drop-down menu is container for drop-down items, and I'm going to use the same class for all of them. Because they are very similar to each other, I can put comma and make it like the code will be shorter. The next class is for drop-down item. When I move mouse over it, change the border to 1 pixel, dark color, solid. Next class is subheader, and I'm going to shape a subheader like this. So I need to change the color to the color in the Amazon 232F 3E. And the last class is cart badge. Cart badge is the number that will be shown inside the shopping cart icon. Here is 0. I'm using this class to shape it. Set position to absolute, set margin left and top, and color to orange. Also make the font bold. That's it about all classes to make the code, to make the website similar to Amazon. And let's go to app.tsx to use these classes. The first step is in the navbar. Replace this navbar with this one. Set class name to display flex, flex column, the direction, set align items stretch, and create padding 2, padding button 0, and margin button 3. Set background color to dark, variant to dark. So we do not follow the theme to set the theme of navbar. It's dark by default because in the Amazon it's dark. Here is the result. It's dark. Inside the navbar, get rid of container, then create a div like this. Set class name to display flex, justify content between, and align items center. Then move the TS Amazona inside this. Let's make it Amazona to make it similar to Amazon. compare it with Amazon. The Amazon font and weight is very similar to Amazon. After link container, define navbar.collapse. So I'm going to show this stuff in larger screen, and for a smaller screen, I'm going to hide stuff here. Then create a nav, set class name to width 100% and justify content, and so push it to the right side of the screen, save the code, and put the first link here. Here is the link from React Rotterdam. The to is current page. The class is navlink and header link. Navlink make it like a regular nav item, and header link make the class like this. For onClick, call switch handler and use this icon. We already created this icon, and set the mode. If light, light, otherwise show dark. Save the code. If it's light, light, otherwise dark. Save the code and get rid of this button. We do not need this button because we implemented with link this feature. As you see, it is very similar to the way that icon works is very similar to Amazon. Let's make this one like Amazon. Inside the nav brand, the link container, set class name to header link. By having this, it is very similar to. After link, create this conditional rendering. If user info exists, use this JSX, otherwise use this one. When user info exists, we need to show a drop-down, set class name to header link, and the title is hello username, like what we have in the Amazon. When user click on this button, we show drop-down menus. The first one is the user profile we implemented in next lessons. Second one is order history. We already implemented this page. And a divider and sign out button. If user is not logged in, set class name to header links, set title to hello sign in, and show only this nav drop down item sign in. When user click on it, we redirect user to the sign in page. Save the code to format it. Let's check the result. Hello Joe. When I click on it, I have user profile, order history, and sign out. If I sign out, I have hello sign in. When I click on it, I have sign in, and when I click, I get redirected to the sign in page like this. Next step. After the dropdown, create a link to order history and set it to orders. Set class name to navlink and header link, because inside Amazon, we have return on orders, but here we have orders. I implemented it like orders. After orders, it's time to show the cart. Here is the code to show the cart. Create a link to cart page, set class name to navlink, header link, and set padding to 0. If cart.cartitem.length is greater than 0, in an span with class name cart badge, display the number of items in the cart. What is cart badge? We already implemented this inside the index.css. After showing badge, we need to display icon. For shopping cart icon, I'm using this SVG. You can find this SVG inside my repository in this link in the TS Amazon frontend SRC TSX, and find the SVG in this file. Save the code. Awesome. Here we have cart. I need to show cart after the SVG. So show cart. So in an span, display the cart. Let's check the result. Yeah, here is cart, very similar to Amazon. We do not have any item in the cart. So what I can do is to get rid of the conditional rendering here, like this, and render it without conditional rendering. What I have is 0, like what we have in the Amazon. Let's add one item, select, add, awesome. It increased. If I increase it, I can have item like what we have in the Amazon. Okay, we do not need this stuff anymore. Let's get rid of them. In the nav, find the whole nav and delete it. Save the code. Very similar to Amazon. I'm going to display the submenu here. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. After nav collapse, after div, create another div and set class name to subheader. Inside subheader, create another class name, set it to display flex. Inside this div, create a link to current page, set class name to nav link, header link and padding 1. And display font, awesome icon, font bars, and the caption is all. Let's check it. Very similar to Amazon. So we created the show sidebar icon, but it doesn't work. It's the topic of next lesson. I just wanted to display the button itself. Right after the link, we need to show tags. Here is list of tags. I just created array of strings like today, deal, gift, on sale, and map each text, each string to a link using this code. And the address is /search/tag equal to value of tag. We implement tag in the products in next lessons, but here I just wanted to show the tags like what we have in the Amazon. So when you click on it, it doesn't work. But for next lesson, I implement tags feature. Good. If you compare Amazon with our website, they are very similar to each other. Also, it supports theme, but Amazon doesn't support theme. And we can sign in. And here we can see user profile and other and order history. If I click on orders, I can see order history and I can access order history from this menu too. Here I'm going to add the search box. For search box, first of all, define btn-primary and btn-outline-primary style inside the index.css and set background color to gold and color to black. In the next step, go to the app.tsx and after link container for Amazon, the brand, create a form like this. Import form from React Bootstrap, set class name to flex grow 1, display flex and ME auto. By setting flex grow 1, we stretch this input box throughout the header. Then import input group from React Bootstrap and form control from React Bootstrap. It creates an input box for us and we create a button, set variant to outline primary, type to submit and ID to button search. Inside that, display font awesome icon, the search icon of font awesome using this class name. Also, by having input group as a wrapper, we concatenate the input box and search button together. Save the code here, and let's check the result. Awesome. The search box is very similar to the search box of Amazon. Great. We've successfully implemented this feature. When I add a product, it's gonna be added here. When I change the theme change. The color of buttons are very similar to what we have in the Amazon, and everything is Amazon-like. That's it about this lesson. Until next lesson, bye.